With today's volatile social climate, weight is now a controversial topic, and not many people want to hear that they're out of shape. It was reported in 2020 that 36% of all Americans are obese, and another 32% are overweight. A lot of chubby bunnies, no marshmallow. I just hope that we can slim down as a whole. Hey there, I'm Joseph Vergi, and I would like to welcome you back to episode 6 of the Sensical Intelligence podcast. Follow me on IG and Twitter at Life with Emily, and subscribe to me on YouTube at Sensical Intelligence. It's Talk That Talk Tuesday, and today we have a special guest, a personal friend of mine, King Lightskin, the stud,
Hey, yo,
Mr.
like
Curly
the
Top, the anime fiend, Sian Romero, Poti.
was good, bro. Good. Yeah. Why you say my name like that, man? Say 14,
Where
shit,
can
you
we
got a little
find
R
you?
too, man.
How you doing?
Oh, you can find me. I'm good, man. I'm good. Just can't wait for this new semester, man. About to get through that shit. Got move on. But you can find me on Instagram at Sion underscore 14 underscore or Snapchat Psy dash sign 01.
Man, you don't even know your
But yeah,
Instagram.
man.
I'm gonna just put it in the description.
But yeah, I don't feel like spelling that shit out because people do not know how to spell my name, bro. I always tell someone my name, and it's just they always like did that shit.
They
I
put
told
a
my coworkers,
Z.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told my coworkers my name, bro, for like the past 3 weeks, and they called me like Hassan, Zion. I'm like, no, nigga, it's Zion. Like shit. I be feeling like sitting back, bro. It's not like, hey, no, it's a pimp name, slick back. You're
Say that's not my name.
yeah. I ain't doing man. So I'm like, who? Where? Who talking to? Not me.
Would you like to give a brief backstory?
I mean, yeah. All right. So, same age as you, bro. You same school as me. You saw it. But until you transfer to Rutgers, sadly. But yeah. I'm a med lab science major here at USADA. Run track D2. Um, shit. I love to cook, love to work out. That's about it. But
Yo, ladies, get you a
hopefully,
man
it's
that
my
can cook.
doctors trying to get that bread.
I feel you. He
For
trying to
right,
get that bread.
you gotta be able to cook all types of food though. You can't be cooking like one dish. You gotta cook like Spanish food, fucking soul
Okay.
food. So nah.
Okay. Yo, ladies, he's in shape and he gonna keep your stomach full. Yo, hit him up.
Hey, bro. Shit, I eat fucking more than everybody else in this house. Look at me, skinny as shit. So nah.
You just burning everything.
What's been good with you though?
I just been chilling. Honestly, this school has been picking up, and I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this semester right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot y'all started school earlier.
Yeah, over some BS. All right, so to this week we're discussing weight in the U.S. Do you think it's a problem?
What's the problem? Man, bro, I step outside. I see this all overweight people, like, and a problem being like overweight. You know it, and you know it. But if you know you're overweight and you don't do nothing about it, and you just sit there and you just like you let your body kill itself, that's when it's a problem. Cause you gotta know it's unhealthy. Like, yeah, I understand all the body positivity stuff. Like, you gotta be happy in your own skin.
Yeah,
Shit. I'm like that. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm short. Like, I'm, I'm chilling.
gotta love
Chilling.
yourself.
But yeah, but when it gets to the point where it's unhealthy and like your doctors tell you you gotta lose that shit, you can't just be like content with it. You gotta change something. Like,
You
you can't
can't
be
you
sitting
can't be
there
like
heart attack out of nowhere. Yeah,
my doctors
shit,
told me
man.
that. You gotta listen to the doctors. You can't be like, you can't tell the doctors like they told me I was thick. The doctor's not gonna tell you that.
Yeah, people tell you thick, but like they be a different way. Like, nah, you thick. Like, shit.
I mean,
I'm telling
sometimes.
you, bro.
What are you gonna say?
Nah, like it's sad. Like when I see people like, because I have so many like friends who like medically they're overweight. I love them because like That's how we know. We don't be calling them for it. It's just like when you get to the unhealthy point, that's when you gotta like take a step back, look
Yeah.
at it, um,
This guy sit him down and be like, bro, you gotta kick back. You gotta kick back on off the
yeah,
snacks, man.
yeah. I'm not trying to watch my man's like because I got my man's back in Jersey, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to watch this man like have a heart attack nowhere. Like he was just like at 40 because due to something he could have helped, he could have stopped it. And I think that's like kind of affected the American diet, as you were saying, like all this junk food and shit. It's so cheap versus healthy food.
They
You
can't
have
help
no choice but to
themselves.
eat like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that shit's mad addictive. That shit tastes good. Like
Shit tastes good.
shit, man.
I mean,
Bro, I'm not gonna care. That's hmm.
I mean, sometimes you got some people taking up more space than they should. I remember I was on the bus in high school. Somebody was taking up the whole seat. I asked him to move over. I only had enough space to put my left cheek on the seat. I'm talking like I'm like you can't be that big. I'm like you gotta think about your health. I'm not trying to make fun of people because that's how you discourage people from trying to deal with their problems. You gotta
Yeah,
how do you break them? How do you break the news to them without like being too? I'll say too harsh.
bro. You just gotta like sit him down. Yeah, you gotta just sit him down, tell him how it is. Like, look, bro. Like, if you were overweight, bro, I would have been to it. Like, bro, look, it's not healthy. Bro. You gotta cut back a little bit. It's like an intervention. Like, say you all try to drink too much, right? Drinking cool enough, right?
Yeah,
But you know he drink too much. You know he's going down that road. He's dead. He's going back. Like, what you gonna do? Or if they don't eat any food, like they go days without eating just because like they're so preoccupied and they're stressing themselves out, they starve themselves. You're like, that's not healthy. Like either way, you gotta tell them, but for some reason, you tell somebody to eat less or to lose some weight, then it's an issue.
yeah, that's
You know
that's
what I'm saying? You're like,
yeah. They're just not trying to hear it. I mean, some people aren't trying to hear it. Like
yeah,
you can sit your man's down and tell him, but it's harder to tell a girl that, especially in this society.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hold you.
and I like my moving
Like
thick. I like them thick,
in
but
this climate, it's yeah,
it's, it's, there's a
shit in
limit.
society.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I think it's just like a factor of sensitivity. You feel me? Like I don't know what happened, but I don't remember people being so sensitive. Like tell them how it is, be real with them, and they wouldn't get offended. They wouldn't take it personally, take it to heart, and say like, "Oh, you're harassing me," or that's bullying. Like no, I'm just being honest.
just being real. It says like my guy, you gotta lose some. You gotta lose some. I mean, what problems do you
Yeah,
have with the American diet?
shit. I mean, as I said, the food tastes good, but the issues here is how cheap junk food is. So you can go buy some large French fries full of nitrates and shit, and fat and salt for $1. Meanwhile, a salad that actually costs you like $7. I'm like, damn, man, my pockets. Like, I'm hungry. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, damn. I go to Walmart trying to get like my lunch break food, and they tax not only help me, they tax me like $15. So
$15.
I get some heavy greasy shit. I'm getting like what $6 meal. You
Yeah,
see what I'm talking about? Like, it's how available shitty food is versus good food. Like, yeah, you can go home and cook some good healthy food, but I feel like it's just like the way we came up. It's just you're used to eating that shitty food. It tastes good as hell, and it's also hard to break away from that. Like me, I'm like I'll be craving some burgers, but like I could actually make some healthy. You feel me? But in the end, I go towards the burger. It tastes good. It's like, but yeah, and it's the three big meals a day too. Like you know how in other cultures they'll be like what, six small meals a day, like little
yeah.
bowls of rice or some chicken and stuff. Yeah, us we get like fat ass plates and
Big.
utility full. Yeah,
Just pound on it.
like me,
It's
that's my problem.
oh yeah, the
Yeah,
buffets and you know how you saw they would have them. What's it called? it basically be a buffet.
All you can eat.
All you can eat. Bro, I gained 20
Yeah,
pounds the first 2 months.
I mean, yeah. Like, see, I'm blessed because I don't gain weight, so I eat till I'm full. So I guess that's kind of hypocritical to me, but like I don't gain weight like that, so I eat whatever I want, how much I want.
I mean,
But
you gotta eat till you're
that
full.
still affects my. I mean, yeah, but like I think we don't really need to like use eat what's nutritious because me eating till I'm full that impacts me health wise. Like yeah, I don't gain weight like that. Well, I don't like my like blood sugar like
Yeah.
I got the cholesterol. 30-year-old man.
I
Yeah,
when I was saying that you eat till you're full, I'm talking about because you can't gain it and you burn everything off quick
yeah, my metabolism like that. So like
like that.
me and my mom just like eat. But no, you just eat what you need and then like just save some for later instead of just eating it all at once. Like, right.
Yeah.
That's just the thing. Like,
You know it's pretty bad. You ever go into somebody's their dorm room and you just see loads of snacks, the most unhealthy snacks ever.
bro, I got a full thing of these and like I got like an hour, bro. Like family size, bro. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's just so
uh,
available and it tastes so good.
I
Like,
remember
bro,
I was
it's
pounding
like
a pack of Oreos for like a day straight. My poop came out. It was black. It was black on me, bro.
yeah, like you just got like it's the cravings, bro.
It's the
It's
crazy.
definitely like and the prices, the cheap prices. I got 3 of these for $7. So it's just like I take one bite, I eat one full cookie, and it's like damn,
Yeah.
that shit looking mighty fun. Like I ate the whole thing.
Yeah. More
My job, we
people.
had cereal and stuff. Like what? What's up?
No, you finished. What you say?
Yeah, but all right. Like my job, we had like cereal for sale, like Sensical Crunch, right? That
Hmm.
shit slapped, covered in sugar, on sale for $1. I bought a family size box for $1. Tore that shit up, and then I came home. I bought some cookie crib, tore that shit up. Like that's what I'm saying. It's just it's so cheap. That's it.
It's so
It's just
cheap.
cheap.
Yeah, because like you're incentivized. They kind of incentivize you to like to get it at that price because it's really is expensive if you want to eat right. Like if you want to say if you want to go to like Wawa, the healthier choices that they have more a lot more expensive than like the sloppy shit that you can get.
Yeah, I'm saying like, bro, it's crazy too, cause like as a broke college student, bro, I'm feeling this. I'm just like I'm trying to get as much food as I can for as little money, and that's just all fat shit.
Yes,
Like like,
and
especially people with the poverty line, man. Like you will find a vast amount of them are overweight or on that line, just cause that's what's available. And you know how like middle class, higher class, they all like sure they got the kale diet, the keto diets, and all that stuff. They got their fridge full of greens and stuff.
mhm.
And then you go to a house like a poverty home, and you find just like all this artificial shit, refined shit that's just terrible for you.
Yeah.
And that actually, segment from a book I read. You read Survival of the Sickest, have you?
No, but you did recommend it to me. I remember this.
Yeah. So like in the book, it was saying, all right, so genetically, right, since our skin tone is darker, right,
Yeah.
we reflect more sunlight. So which means that we can't turn cholesterol and all this fat shit that we're eating like on a daily basis in America into vitamin C and shit.
Yeah.
So due to that, there's so many like Black Americans out here, right? Like just overweight, terrible cholesterol, clogged arteries, heart disease, all kinds of shit. So that diet combined with this climate out here, we're more at risk to become overweight. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
stressing because we're in a poor environment.
Yeah, cuz I know my parents, both of them got diabetes. and then my grandparents on both sides had diabetes too. So like I'm at risk when I'm older, so that's why I have to eat really healthy now. So like when I turn 30, I'm not gonna lose my leg.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying. Like we were, after I finish this pen, I'm putting it down.
it's
It,
just
it tastes
not.
good, but then you feel terrible afterwards, man.
Yeah, you gotta eat more fruits and vegetables and cut out the
Yeah,
sugary
but it's
drinks.
expensive.
It's the sugary drinks, the
I'm good with
juice,
that.
the juice.
Yeah, like me, I'm good with that though. You drink a gallon of water a day, you good.
Some people
But
really
then
do
it
hate
comes to
water
like,
though. Some people
I
hate
don't know
water,
how, man. Like people be saying, oh, water tastes terrible. I'm like, is it just me or does water taste good? Like
bro.
you
That
drink
shit
something, you want more.
slap. Water
It's
slaps.
yeah,
It slaps,
you get a cup of water, that shit, that it hits better than any juice. I drink juice, I feel worse. I drink water, I'm like, I
Yeah.
feel good.
And the people that be drinking juice 24/7, no water, urine is as dark as apple cider. Pee
Bro,
dark as
I live
hell.
with two.
What do you say?
I live with two. I'm like, bro, drink. I live with two. I'm like, bro, drink some water. My man's like, I ain't drink.
Nah,
I ain't drink water in 2 weeks. I'm like, bro, come on, man.
come on, bro.
They're like, water's in juice though. I'm like, get their point, but it's not as good.
But especially when they drink, they not trying to drink any water. And they wake up with the meanest hangover
I
ever.
mean, when you drink and then you drink water with it, you asking to throw up. Bro. When you wake up, come on, man. You got like hammer at least a couple bottles of water to get that
I
shit
mean,
going.
I never thrown up yet. I've never thrown up yet.
Man, you lucky.
I'll just be keeping it
You ain't
down.
drink hard enough.
Keeping it down.
Nah, you just gotta drink more.
I mean,
But yeah, man, it's just shit. What's up though? Like it's
what do you eat to stay in shape?
me, my personal favorite, peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter jelly.
I get because me, I work out in the morning. Most of the time I work in the morning. So me as athletes, we need like what 5,000 calories a day, something. So my favorite like go to when I'm not eating like spaghetti because that's the runner's favorite meal. I'm eating spaghetti or different rice I'm making.
Mm-hmm.
I'm eating PB and J because I put a little bit of jelly on there. That people be counting on me for it. I put like a thin layer of jelly because that's what I show you. I
Yeah,
put like a fat ass layer of peanut butter.
that's that protein.
That's on the protein. Yeah, protein and healthy fats. And you got your wheat bread and stuff. That's all you need.
That's all you
Or
eat.
if I have the bread, I buy some fruit. But
Mm-hmm.
fruit sometimes be costing like $6 for like this much, like a little bit of
You
apples,
got to take a trip to the
and that should
farmers
really go in
market.
a day.
You got to take a trip to the
Yeah,
farmers
I got
market for
phone
the.
one.
I think they definitely got one in Philly. What about the grocery market
Yeah,
they
they
got there?
definitely do. Man, that shit going. They replace that shit with acne. First grocery going, acne's back. Yeah, I was looking for some farmers market because like back home in Jersey, you driving down like when you head towards Sensical, you see that farmers market there, they got
Yeah,
all the vegetables, all the fruit. You chilling.
you chilling.
You could buy like a watermelon for like 75 cents. Like
Yes, yes. In Philly, you not finding
shit,
none of that. They hogging it all.
yeah, it's like $3. I'm like, huh?
What? I'm
three
like, where they
dollars
do that at?
for
Shit.
for for dinner?
Bro.
Now I'm overstating it, but it'd be expensive because like
Yeah.
per pound. So I was buying some vegetables to make some stew, right?
Hmm.
Per pound, the pepper goes for like $3.99. And I'm buying pounds of that out of the feed 3 athletes, right?
Hmm.
So it adds up. Or I'm trying to cook fancy, like, because they be saying, like, I be cooking like Gordon Ramsay here. And that shit gets
Okay.
expensive. Like, grocery shop the other day, I bought like all vegetables and it came out to be like 120. Yeah. I said 120.
Huh? What?
Yeah, bro. I spent $120 on like vegetables, seasoning, all that shit. Like some salads and shit. $120 on it.
No, I would have put
I
it
could have went
back.
in there and bought all junk food and refined food and spent half as much money.
I would have started panhandling on the side, just to pay off
Man,
that
I took out
debt.
my credit card. I said, damn, I gotta hurt my pockets.
It hurt my pocket. Yeah. I mean, I eat a lot of. I mean, when I was younger, I would eat a lot of rice, beans, some lean meats, and broccoli.
Yeah,
My farts be stinking though, but I'm healthy. Oh, but
yeah. But
meat
yeah, like
meat
for
farts
me,
are the worst.
yeah, but like for me though, bro, I'm saying like you gotta eat more because meat is hard. Meat is hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard because white meat like chicken. I bought like a pound of what is it, chicken breast for what $6. I
Mm-hmm.
bought 2 pounds of beef for what 12,
Yeah.
and I'm over here like damn, and I'm over getting I need to eat more fish too. So I look at fish, yeah, they charge me like 8
Mm-hmm.
for like 1 pound. I'm like, why? Why is it so expensive, bro? Because
Cause
I can
you,
go over here and eat some
cause you
like
in Philly.
fucking a burger from McDonald's. Yeah, a burger from McDonald's for like what $1?
$1.
Shit,
I'm telling you.
I guess it adds up.
But in Jersey, it's a lot easier to get. You gotta start taking some trips to Jersey
But man,
just for the grocery
I kind of
shopping.
miss Jersey. Like, yeah, like Jersey was boring to me, but I miss it just the shit was so much cheaper, man.
So much,
I'm like, damn, man, you can't beat those places.
especially yeah, definitely on the food, but everything else is expensive as hell. It's like the opposite. Like the vegetables are so cheap, and then the fast food it's kind of pricey sometimes. Depends. Depends where you
I
go.
don't know, man, because I got like a whole Chick-fil-A deluxe shit for like $40.
$4.
I'm just like, yeah.
I'm talking about like
I mean, then again,
I think I'm thinking too high. I'm just thinking about like Five Guys. I spent like
oh,
$20 on a burger and some
uh,
fries. I was mad as
but that
hell.
shit hit different
Shit.
though, right?
Yes, yes. The
you
itis snap
feeling,
hit different.
yeah, you be feeling so guilty though. You eating like, damn, bro,
I'm like,
I
damn.
should not be eating this shit. I should not. Like, you look at it, you're like, I shouldn't take another bite. Take another
That's
bite.
right. I said this money would have been spent better on groceries.
Yeah, like you know what's the problem though? When every single like foreign show, they have a stereotype of Americans:
Yeah.
fat, greasy, burger in their hand, gun in their right hand. And like, you can't tell me every single show you watch, there's a stereotype of Americans.
Yes.
They're just disgusting. And
Yes.
that goes to show you that the world knows that our diet is terrible. Meanwhile, we're just like, oh, we're fine.
We're fine.
So,
And I mean, people are over here asking for free healthcare. I'm like, I don't know if we should give it to y'all. I don't know if we should give it to, cause nobody
I
wants to
mean,
meet us in the middle, and like you gotta like meet us in the middle and like kind of like work towards losing weight or like staying healthy.
I see, because I think healthcare, healthcare should be free for those who need it.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, the reasons that other countries have free healthcare and shit like that, you got to look at what else is happening. So
Hmm.
doctors are paid less there, stuff like that. If they're paid less there, the tax harder. Is because we may think something's free, but it's really not. They're gonna get the money some other way.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah, people that need it definitely need that free
Definitely.
healthcare.
Definitely the poor people.
Yeah,
They should definitely like accommodate them.
yeah,
But I'm
but
saying like
countrywide,
the people that are making money and they have a choice to eat healthier and they not.
hell no. That's their fault. They're making bread. They eating like they eating terrible shit. That's your
Yeah.
fault. Deal with it.
Exactly.
Like you got the tools to be healthy and be lean on and be fit.
I mean,
Take it.
when do you learn how to cook? What age?
shit last year. Like I never really cooked at home, but like because I was always like buying fast food and eating snacks. But over here, I'm just like I gotta learn how to cook. I kind of already like knew how. I was too lazy to do it. But over here, I'm just like, okay, I'm pretty good at this
What's
shit.
that?
Like,
See ya.
yeah, I was eating my food on my break. I said, I made my fajitas and my rice. So I eat my food on my break. I said, you know what, bro, I should reopen the restaurant when I retire. Like, but
I mean,
the truth is,
everybody in my family was thinking that I could not cook to save my life, and sometimes they was right because like I wouldn't want to cook anything. But then when I actually started cooking, I'm like, I'm all right
man,
at this. I'm all right. It's like it's not that
yeah,
hard. But the
you
tough
gotta
part
work
is just
to it. You
getting
gotta be
started.
like, yeah, it's buying the ingredients. That's just the only part. Like, damn, bro.
Like
That's,
I'm
but
not
when you
trying to
make
stress.
it, you're satisfied with it. You're like, yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta have the job to cook. And because when you make it, you eat your food. When you eat your own food, bro, it's just something about it. You're like, man, I don't did this shit. This
yeah.
shit hit different. But you, I don't think anybody's that good. It's just like laziness to me. Because you can be good at it, but you choose not to be.
Hmm.
So I know some people, like back home, in my family, my sister, whenever she was asked to cook something, she would always mess it up on purpose. And that shit would come out terrible. But she's like, you should have asked me to do it then. I'm like, wow. Goes to show, like, you don't want to do it, you're not going to do it right. So,
Exactly. I mean, what's your food weakness?
sugar, man. Sugar. I'm telling you that shit is more addicting than like anything. Anything in this world. Like, you get like a random craving for that shit, you do anything in your power to get some of that.
That's true.
So I need to step away
Well, what about the? You got any snacks that's your weakness? Like your favorite snack? The Oreos.
from that. Oh yeah. Bro, I be tearing these things out, man. Like I had a whole roll in like what 10 minutes, just munching on them. I gotta stop. Like, that shit's terrible for you. It makes you break out and shit. You just feel terrible.
Oh
I
yeah.
gotta get back to making my fruit smoothies, but that shit's expensive.
Anything that's gummy, you got me. I'm swear. Anything that's gummy.
Oh yeah.
I had a pack of like 5 pound gummy worms, bro. I was tearing them shits up. That's all I was eating. I was like, oh my god. And then the
Bro,
Albanese gummy
like
bears, the Albanese gummy bears. Let me tell you about them, bro. That it makes your brain go numb for a couple
I never
seconds.
had them.
You never had them,
Nope. It
bro?
sounds like some weed gummies, bro. Not
I mean, trust
he
me.
said make your brain go no. I said, what you mean? Shit.
With your brain going numb, that's just weakness leaving the body.
Shit. I feel that though, cause like I don't when I first moved into this apartment, bro, we bought like a box of like 90 roaches fruit snacks. I'm telling you, them shits were gone in like 3 days. Cause I'll eat five, I'll eat pack of five, I'll just throw them back, eat
Yeah.
another pack, throw them back. I'm like, damn, I want some more. I turn around, the whole box is gone. I see all these fruit snack wrappers in my trash.
Mm.
Like shit.
uh, what have you been doing to stay fit since the pandemic started?
Man, since they keep closing the damn gyms, now I've been getting small again. I just been running, trying to like hopefully we got track season, so I'm just, trying to stay in shape for that.
Yeah,
Otherwise, man, these bodyweight lifts is not doing it for me.
it's not doing
My
it.
small ass, I'm light as shit. I'm 130 pounds. This bodyweight gonna do for me? Like shit. I need
I know
weights,
your
man.
I know your arms went noodles. It turned right into noodles as soon as the pandemic started. We couldn't even go to the gym no more.
Bro, after a week of not lifting, bro, I just shrunk. Like I completely shrunk. I used like all my shirts they used to fit me nice and tight, and like I'll be loose as shit. Loose like bro. I'm like, damn. Where all the mask? Like, I hate this shit, man.
I
I'm just
feel
waiting
you
for
on
this shit to
that.
open back up.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, I think the art's
I'm
supposed to open up. Friday. Had.
Damn, I might have to pull up. My car still works. My car still
Oh,
works
go
when
ahead. I thought gyms in Jersey was open though.
I think they are. I don't go to the gym anymore at Jersey. Like I work out at home now. I be doing the
Yeah. Right.
I do Muay Thai and just like calisthenics. I'm telling you, I gained. That's how I gained all my weight. When I came to see y'all in the summer, I was husky. I lost that joint though.
Yeah. Cause I try to hop on the calisthenics, bro. It's just not the same as lifting, bro. Like I don't have the same motivation to do calisthenics as I do to lift. Like if I'm going to weight room, I'm gonna be hype as shit, ready to go. I'm over here doing push-ups. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit ass.
I
I'm
mean,
trying to get back on the squat rack and back on the fucking the bench.
you got to get some dip bars or something. I mean, they
Bro, you
work.
know how much them shit cost.
Like
Hey,
it's-
go to your at-home gym gonna cost me at least 2 stacks. Or a gym membership. Or a free gym membership at the art. Like you can't beat it.
I mean, with the mask on, you gonna pass out with it.
No.
You don't
I
gotta
mean,
put on a
bro,
mask.
I ran on treadmill. I mean, you gotta put them on, but I feel fine. Like every time I run, I've been on like 4 miles, tempo run with the mask on. I be feeling fine.
Oh my
Only thing
goodness.
is, it's just getting hot as shit. But I feel fine.
You got that Nate Diaz stamina. You got cardio on cardio. I swear. I know where you get
And
this cardio from, but
that's
I'm
why I'm
not
getting
gonna
paid to do.
expose you.
I need bro. Bro, I'm saying I'm getting paid to run, bro. So I'm just like shit. You gotta keep that cardio up.
Uh,
That's when you have.
when's the worst time to work out in the gym? I'm like talking about like the month.
Worst time?
Yeah.
Gym. There's not really a worst time to go to the gym. It's more so. I mean, like in the winter, it's ass. You gotta like, damn, it's cold as shit. I'm staying here. It's gotta get you some outside. But the worst time I'll say is like after 2 years, everybody's resolution because they be busy as shit, packed. So you go there, do legs, expecting to find a night empty rack. Oh, that shit's taken. It's all full. And then they say you're gonna be there taking all of the spots and shit. And you're gonna be
Yeah.
there.
I say the
Yeah.
what are you gonna say? You finish your point?
No, it's
I would say the worst time to be in the gym is January, where everyone wants to do their New Year's resolution.
yeah.
Remember last year it was mobbed. The whole gym was mobbed.
That's why I go in the morning to they got practice at 5 a.m. So I go like right after that, right as soon as the gym open up, I'll be in there. But
Like,
since I'm working now, I gotta go late. I gotta go like rinse my clothes.
mm-hmm.
Either way, it's just gonna be dead.
Yeah.
It's just don't go midday though, cause that shit.
I remember I went in the morning. I was watching people work out. I'll see people dropping weights on themselves. I'm sorry.
Like, yo,
They was doing the workouts incorrectly.
I'm not gonna laugh though, cause back in what, freshman year, I was cocky as shit. I hit that bench. I said, all right, let's go. How hard can this shit be, right? I put it on one side, because mind you, freshman year I was like 105 pounds, right?
Yeah.
So I hit out of that bench. I'm like, all right, let's go. Come on. 45. I get that shit up, no spotter. I said, all right, it's easy. I'm going on for the second rep. My form is terrible. Because I like before that I was a homebody. Like
Mm-hmm.
all middle school, I was a homebody. And I didn't start doing any form of athletics, any form of working out until freshman year. So I get that shit up. My socket pops out. I'm like, oh shit! I had the ball on my chest. I was like, help! I'm over here laughing. I sit up on the bench laughing, fucking cracking up as my arm dangles out my socket. I'm like, well, I'm over here like ambulance. Teachers get the ambulance. I'm over here walking to the ambulance, laughing and shit. That's why I'm just laughing. I was like, yeah, your shoulder up. I'm over here like to this day my shit fucked up.
Oh my god, if I was there and you would have dropped it. I was like, he needs some milk. I would have screamed that out
I did.
loud.
Like I was over here hurting, and not too long after I messed this one up. My
Yeah,
brother, like it's an experience, man.
I mean,
Confidence, like don't ego live.
don't.
Do not ego live, bro.
I didn't really start. I mean, I've been
Do
working
what you.
out my whole life. Well, since like I was playing like soccer in like in the like first grade or like second grade, and then I really didn't start really lifting weights seriously until like college, like working out 5 days a week.
Yeah, I mean that's really the time when most people start like working out. Because high school they always about bullshit, and or most people unless you're an athlete, I feel like. But when you get to college, you're like more what's it called serious or concerned about your body, I should say, or concerned about your image. And that's that goal of time, and you just like start focusing on yourself more.
Yeah,
I really feel that. That's when I started like actually like seriously
going
training,
hard. Yeah,
seriously like yeah.
I'm telling you. Do you break your back? Say if there's a badge on right next to you. Are you gonna break your back going hard in that workout?
Nah,
Nah.
I'm not. I mean, I'm gonna focus on me because I'm in the gym. I'm
Yeah.
focused. Unless I do see a bad joint, I was like, all right, I got a little bit more weight up. But like me, I don't like around people. I don't really like try and up the weight and all that shit just because there's other people watching this. And then I'm worried about me and
Yeah.
mine. So I'm a because as long as I do my shit, I'm keeping that form right, and
Hmm.
I'm pushing myself. I'm good because I get in the zone. Cause like when my dad told me like he's like, look, the way we are, we gotta live to like exhaustion. So we gotta be in that zone, have that dog in you. Feel me? That's
Hmm.
that's how I was like as an athlete. My coach always be like, let that dog out. So I'll always be in like focus. And if you see me on the track, I'm just like, don't nobody talk to me, nobody say shit. I'm not worried about nobody, not even the bad joints. I'm like in my
Locked
head,
in. Yeah. Yes,
ready to go.
sir.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But
I,
otherwise, when I'm outside that shit, I'm just like, I'm like, shit. Let me see
I
the
really
bag.
do. I don't like the people that get in the gym and they just play around. They sitting there talking the whole time. I'm like, if you don't go press that weight,
It's like you holding it up.
you're holding it up.
Yeah, like I hate when people be holding up. Yeah, like I'm like, damn, how many more sets you got over here on this phone? Like, I'm just like, come on, man, like, wasting my time.
At least, yeah.
So
I mean, I don't, I don't rip the people that say the people that like get into the gym for the New Year's resolution. I don't rip them too hard because it's better than nothing because they're at
yeah,
least
it's
trying.
yeah, you're trying, but the question is, are you stay with it? Because what I don't like is when you say you're gonna do something, you do it
Yeah,
for like a little bit, then you stop.
you stop. I'm
Like,
like, bro,
do you not have like, yeah, do you not have the will to keep going, or you just doing it to say you did it, or say you tried, but in reality you had no intention to
that's
stick
facts.
with it. You going?
That's
So
facts. Because the problem is like some people they drown themselves. They don't go in like they gonna go in hard the first 7 days and then they completely
yeah,
burned out.
like you don't find a starting point in prize from you just dive in. Like that's my mistake from when I was like a freshman in high school. I just dove right in. I
Hmm.
didn't because in reality, man, nobody is gonna be impressed with how much somebody lives or that. It's all like a personal type goal.
Yeah,
Don't nobody care how much somebody else bench. Don't nobody care how much somebody else squat. It's like a personal goal.
grasp them.
You hit one point, you reach the next. Yeah, like ain't nobody gonna be on your ass if you go in the gym. You start lifting, you're like, damn, I'm not lifting as much as he is. He probably has more experience and more dedication to it than you did at the time. So what I'm saying, yo, is you just focus on the weight. You focus on getting it up and doing it right, and then you move up, and you do it again, do it again. That's it's not like a contest in there. It's all about you and yourself. Nobody else around you.
Hmm. Yeah, you just gotta build it up gradually, like you said. You just have your own personal goals,
Yeah, like
and
me, I'm not no muscle man. Like I'm not. Like, just do it for yourself. Get the like me. I'm just doing it for power and just the feeling because I like that sore feeling. I
Yeah.
love it. So
I,
like I'm not trying to. Yeah, man. Shit.
yeah. There's
I know
some people
people.
like they compare themselves to other people too much, and then
Way
like
too much.
they
Yeah,
mess their head up. They mess their head up.
yeah. You just go over here eating yourself like, oh, I'm not like this person. I don't look like them. I don't do as much as them. Like they have their own drive. You gotta find yours and stick like keep going. Because me, I know people they be squatting like 400 or 500. I'm like, shit, that's tough. I'm gonna get there eventually. Like I may not be as strong as them, but
Right.
you got the same drive. You trying to get there with them. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, and you want to look at touching someone, yeah, sure, all right. But as long as you comfortable with yourself and you grinding and you
Mm-hmm.
good, you don't gotta be like comparing yourself to everybody all the time. That's what I noticed. Like people be so stuck in comparison and shit. But I think because of like social, to me, I think it's because of social media and shit. People want to keep up appearances and shit.
Yeah.
It's all about the appearances.
They all sad over
I'm
social
not. I'm not.
media. I think it's worse with the girls kind of because they be looking at people with perfect
Yeah,
bodies and like they're gonna feel some type of way about it. So because
like
it's not much you could really do about it, but except to just be secure with yourself and just accept yourself.
pretty much. I guess that's kind of going back into the overweight thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like accept yourself, yeah, but you got a problem. You gotta look in the mirror, kind
Be
of like
honest.
reflect on that. So like, okay, what can I do? Yeah, be honest with yourself. Like, what can I do? Like, is this healthy? Is this all right? And if it's
Mm-hmm.
not, how you change it? Like, don't be like questioning yourself and fucking like putting yourself down. But what you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
That's
Why do why do
especially
you
with like
what do you say? Especially with what?
I was gonna say like especially with females, like what I'll be saying is you see these girls on social media with perfect body and shit. And you got terrible self esteem. Like, that's what I know is man. Most girls of our generation they have terrible self esteem.
Mm-hmm.
Awful. I'm just like damn. Like stop comparing yourself to people. Like and every time I tell a girl I look like you look good. Like like what's that one girl? Like you look good, man. You look good.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like you look good, and he's like, nah, no, I don't. Stop, you're lying. How many other people you told that? I'm like, can I not be honest with you? Like,
Like
what's up? Like shit.
mm,
I hate that shit.
I'm telling
All people,
you.
what's up?
No, I was gonna talk about the time I literally walked to the gym. No, I was walking to the dining center at like Wilson or whatever. It was a Halloween day. I walked in there, ordered my pizza. As I was ordering my pizza, this black girl behind me, she's like, sir, and I finally turned around and she's like, I finally worked up the courage to say this. She said, "You have the juiciest ass I've ever seen on a guy." I was like, "Oh my god." I didn't even know what to say.
Yo.
I just said, I was like, okay, thank you. I felt so violated. I got my pizza, ate it, and got in the shower. I still felt dirty to this day.
Yo. Like, yo, yo, that shit, that shit caught me off guard.
I'm telling
So
you.
they really came out. Like, did you know her? Like, she came out nowhere
No,
with that.
it was
Like,
a random.
she came with that heat. She said, came in for the kill.
she was swimming for my cheeks.
She
She
said,
was
you thick.
waiting. Like,
She said, you thick.
I'm
Ah,
like,
man.
I'm
But
like,
I know the. No, what's up? You got,
nah,
all
you,
right,
you got,
you
you got it.
get your pizza. All right, but I say, I know the short distance to this probably like, yeah, that's how we feel when guys is saying about it. I'm like, I understand your point.
Hmm.
Like shit. Me personally, I won't come that crazy with somebody like yeah, I work with like if anybody does it, bro, it's just weird. Like you come out of nowhere, that
Mm-hmm.
pressure and shit. It's like that shit kind of weird to me. I'm not gonna like just coming crazy at somebody like that. Like
Yeah.
if it's anybody, like you just come out of nowhere, like they don't know you, they mind their own business, and you just swoop in with some weird shit, like and you got the juiciest ass I've ever seen. Like that shit weird.
Bro, I had to get out of there. I didn't. I just said thank you and left. Like I was felt so violated. Like I don't even. I'm like, what
Probably
did
how
I
sorry,
do? What did I do to deserve this?
probably how probably how sorry you be feeling too, bro. You mind your own business, and some weird bull come out of nowhere and be like, "You smell nice." Like nigga, what? Like shit,
I mean,
man.
I cause you know some girls they don't know how to flirt. They just be
I
straight up
mean, like you
roasting you.
said, I don't think anybody does knows how like to flirt in person.
Yeah,
Everybody's just so used to like DMs and shit, that corny shit.
yeah. I'm like, if you don't go, just go talk to her. The worst she can say is no.
Yeah, like just like like talk to a person, like talk to them like they a person, like that's the best advice I gotta give, bro. Like talk to
Exactly.
someone like they're another person. Don't talk to them like with a soul like outlook of damn, I'm only trying to fuck. Like nah, your chances are better if you talk to them like a person.
Yeah.
That's shit.
And if you get flamed, if you go up to her, you get flamed. What did you learn? You should never went up to
Don't.
her.
You learn how to better meet somebody because like rule number one, don't never approach somebody with their friends, bro, because you will get
Get
will get
flamed.
violated.
Get
Rule
flamed.
number two, if they look unapproachable, don't approach them, man. Do not like they probably don't want nobody approaching them. That's just reading body language.
Hmm.
But some people they do have RBF like me. I remember first semester, our man's Craig. He said, "Yeah, people used to kind of like intimidated." I'm like, "Intimidated? Huh?" I'm
No.
like, "Yeah, just you got that resting bitch face." I'm like, "Do I really be looking mad? I don't be looking mad, dude. I'm like, shit."
Sometimes I'm like,
What?
this man is determined to get in here. He's
I'm
determined.
chilling.
Nah, I be watching you
That's
in
just
the
my
dining
vibe.
hall, and then your face, you'd be like in a line. I'm like, this nigga is determined
I
to
think
get
I'm
his
hungry.
food.
I'm tired of waiting in line. Yeah, I'm tired of waiting. Like, look, I'm not mad. I'm just fucking hungry. Or like, when I'm going to class, I'm not mad. It's just too early for this shit.
Tell me how everybody
Like,
would.
yo,
I'll be walking around with my headphones on. Everybody would think I'm mad because my face is serious. The whole time I'm listening to NBA YoungBoy. You
like
just
me, I don't be like,
free D
yo, you be
dog.
listening to that. Shit, me over here, I be just have my headphones on, have my X on, bro. See now, he be mad. I just be chilling. I don't be mad, but my man's actually mad.
You be mad. You be spitting. I'd be like the
Yeah,
whole time. Oh my
shit,
god.
man.
Just bob my
Yeah,
head
people look
off.
unapproachable. People look unapproachable, man. Just pushing. Don't even bother.
They keep pushing. That shit that is too funny. Well, what yo? Have you ever seen somebody get flamed for approaching a girl?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
What story you got to
Shit,
tell?
plenty of times, bro. All right, I'm not gonna drop no names and shit, but back when I used to live in Wilmington,
Mm-hmm.
my man's pulled out on this one job, right? Man, so he made the dumbass mistake of pulling up to an owner with her friends. And it's in
Oh,
class. So you know how, man, he pulled up trying to just so we got game. Hi, how are you? How's your day? And she's like, good. And her friend out of nowhere be like, why you talking towards your crusty ass hell? I said, oh shit. Like, it's like that shit remind me like you play like GTA 5 in the intro. It's like that ass haircut. It was that same ass situation, bro.
oh,
Like, damn, you really came on man's thing. And
oh.
the other day, that shit I remember this. because I was watching TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm.
I always hated on it, but then they caught me. But I was watching one in the same ass situation. It's like this man, he pulled up on it with her friends, and she started like just. She said some shit like with your pussy ass up. I said, bro, like shorties with their friends, they really be fucking violated. Hey, bro. I know you probably got some stories too, like going from that from what Ross Catholic, like
No,
not Catholic,
I went to St.
Catholic school,
Joe,
like
but it was worse
St.
in
Joe, yeah.
Winslow. It was worse in Winslow. I'm telling you, they would just.
I
I mean,
mean,
the girls in St. Joe, they'll be nice enough to tell you no and then talk shit behind your back. But the the girls at Winslow,
talk shit.
they they coming straight
Yo,
for your
buddy.
neck. Coming straight for your neck. Like if you look funny.
Luckily, that shit ain't never happened to me, bro. Cause one, I be body language, and two, I don't talk to nobody. I don't fuck with nobody. Well, I look like it.
Yeah,
I don't be putting myself in that position.
yeah.
I refuse. Like if I know I'm looking hit that day, I will not talk to nobody, bro. Shit. I see
sometimes you
if
can't
I
even
come out
help
there
it.
looking like a bum.
I'm telling you, like
No,
sometimes.
man, you can help your appearance.
No, I mean
I
like
mean,
if you get rolled up on and somebody just start flaming you, you can't help that. Say if
oh yeah,
you just in your best fit, they come up and just start flaming you.
man. That shit probably hurt like a bitch, bro. You wake up to school, you shit all laid out, and then whatever you get, everything laid out. You're like, all right, this shit gonna look tough. You watch it look good, right? You step outside and some random ass go with a camera. You see him pull out, you're like, damn, bro. This one, like I don't know anybody's been in that kind of situation, but if you have, man, I'm sorry, because it's
Oh,
funny. It's funny to watch on YouTube, but like, damn,
like damn,
that shit's
it's
fucked
really
up.
hard. You not coming back.
Yeah, like imagine buying some earrings, bro, and you know they're not real diamonds, but some bull fuck with a diamond tester. Damn.
Oh,
Or
God,
like you walk out with a wave cat, and your waves ain't looking right. They say, hey, check, like, damn.
I remember some
Like
people
I always
they
fear that
snatch
day,
it
bro.
off. They snatch your do rag off. They got you.
Violating.
Yeah.
Violating. Like me per hour. Man, I fear that day. I
I
hope my
mean,
kids never have to
yeah. I
have that
mean,
situation. Cause that shit will. What's up?
no, you can finish what you gotta say.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was say like that shit will fuck you up. Like you
Like,
be scared to step outside the house. You step 1 foot out. Random ass bull with a camera.
that was it.
Oh
Where
shit.
I was, I don't know. I was kind of thankful the way I didn't go to my Winslow High School because I knew some people, but like most of my friends I was hanging out with in middle school, they left. They left to that joint. They left out of there,
Oh, so you was like
and
stuck in that bitch. Spending to
yeah, I would
yourself.
have been stuck. But the females, the women there, bro, they be some of them be flaming people. I'm not gonna hold you. I remember I forget what I said to somebody. Somebody said I look like it was in middle school. They was flaming me. They said I look like a fucking T Rex. I was like, oh my god, 'cause my neck was long as hell.
I mean, I can't cat records definition like I don't know. Like back then people say I think it's bullying, bro, but I'm just like, you know what? You just fueled me. You just fueled me. I'm gonna when I grow up, I'm gonna come back and I nah, it's not gonna work
I
for you. Like
mean,
that's
yeah,
what I'm saying. Like, bro, people be so sensitive now, bro. Everything's bullying.
everything is
Like,
bullying.
nah, man. You just hate it, but you don't feel it.
That's character
I remember,
carving.
man. Did you see my throwback? Yeah, exactly. You saw my throwback picture, right? I
Uh,
sent it.
with the
And
rock.
it was like me and my middle school graduation. I had
Uh,
like I was standing there on the stage.
yeah. Wait, you just cut out.
Back then, bro, I was hit. But ever then, I've been fueled.
Yeah,
To fucking go. Now I'm right.
I look right.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it takes years to actually grow into your looks. You don't even start looking really good until like senior year, where you get your looks down, and
Shit,
in
me, I didn't
college.
get into college. I said, shit, okay. Like, cause back in the day, bro, I was like, damn, bro,
I'm
I'm
not gonna
ugly
hold you.
as shit.
I was like I was six. I was like 6'3", 165. I looked like a crackhead. What did you say?
My connection cut.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
I said I was 6'3", 165, and I looked like a straight crackhead. Like my face was all sunken in. Well,
Yeah.
compared to now, it was all sunken in. I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I used to look like this. Ain't nobody telling
Yeah,
me.
man. What?
I'm like, ain't
What I
nobody
told you,
tell me.
bro. Yeah, I mean, shit. Thankfully, I got two sisters, bro. So they'll be actually neck if you even the slightest thing is wrong. So they'll tell me. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fix it. All right, I got
Yes,
something for you. Can you back? I'll fix it and then fix something else. All right.
I
Like
mean,
thanks to them, bro. I'm like, I know my fault. I know the shit because they'll keep it real with me. Like, why your eyebrows so thick? I'm like, because I don't get my fucking eyebrows done. You know, like, and when my hair was low, when I was rocking the low buzz cut,
mm.
why your hair look like a lima bean? I said, yo, because of that, I got the curly top and shit, and the
Oh,
ponytail
you
and
talk
all.
about the straight
All
box,
right,
the straight boxes you had in
yeah,
freshman
bro,
year?
like when my shit was low.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, that too. That's when I started
you
growing it
was.
out.
I
But
swore you
before that, I
was
had
a
the
dyke.
buzz cut.
Before I knew, I swore you was a dyke.
Yeah, but yeah, that's when I started growing up because I went from the buzz cut to the waves, but since my hair like wavy as shit,
Mm-hmm.
it came out like weird. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna grow it out. It's gonna look ass when it's like the little flat top, and then when it grows out, it's gonna be great. But yeah, man, it's good to have some siblings on your ass.
Oh yes, bro. My siblings be flaming me all the time. It be violating me. They be like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "You don't want any bananas?" Because they be calling me a monkey. I'm like, yo.
Yo,
I'm like, yo. But I love them though.
oh
So
shit.
you gotta flame them right back. You gotta learn how to
Oh yeah,
flame them.
see my house. Yeah, nobody in the house is safe, bro. If you know family or
Nobody's
anything like
safe.
mine, nobody's safe. We be playing with my dad, my mom, like shit. Like, bro, no, not even the dog is safe, bro. The dog would just be sitting there watching the whole family. We be playing that little nigga, like, damn, bro.
What's it called?
Sitting there
Like,
all bad as shit.
yeah. And you just gotta think of something to say. You gotta wait. It, it's the
Well,
worst
that'd be
when
the
you.
hardest part.
What do you say? The hardest part.
I said that'd be the hardest part. Yeah, come back, bro. Like, you be caught off guard. You got nothing looking up. You're like, damn, they got me. You sit there silent, just take it.
And then when you think of something and then you stumble,
Oh, when you stutter, you just like shut them off.
I'm like, damn. So I can't even say it no more. And say if
It's like,
you think of all day to come up with a good roast, you say it and it come back with something so quick. Come back with something so quick.
or like, the situation over with, right? A couple hours
Yeah.
later, you think of the best possible shit. You're like, damn, bro. See, so you say it for next time, then you forget it next time. You're like, damn, I told you.
All right, so like my
Yeah, man.
sister, her eyes are like a lot lower. So she kind of looks Asian, but she not. So so like
Oh, I
sometimes
thought you meant like lower, like on the face,
oh no.
like.
No. Wait, she look like Scream.
Like, yeah, scream, yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man,
I
no,
was
you mean like
just
her eyelids lower?
Yeah, her eyelids. She kind of look Asian. So like, I would
Yeah.
go up to her and be like, "Wait, you want some nunchucks right now?"
Yo. Nah, I was trying to shit out you on the spot. I mean, that's funny as shit because like my sister. So you know, since I'm Puerto Rican,
Yeah.
like my sister, like my mom. So you know, Puerto Ricans are either like from slave descent or from the Spanish descent. My
Hmm.
mom's from the Spanish descent, so she's more lighter skin complexion.
Hmm.
So me, I got that mixed tone. So I'm just like, you know, I'm caramel, I'm caramel.
Yeah.
But my sister, man, she can pass for a white girl. I'm just like, I always call her like white out or like, or be like, you adopted, or like the mom cheat, like, shit like that. Oh man,
Oh my god.
yeah, man,
Uh,
sibling shit, that should be funny.
I don't know. Sometimes,
That's
sometimes
just,
I'll be flaming my dad, like just behind his when he not saying nothing. He asked you what I said. I'm like,
and I
not.
say it to his face.
I mean, my dad, he got a heavy accent, a heavy Nigerian accent. So like,
That's probably funny.
yeah. It's like, huh? It's the Emela. It's like,
Yeah.
what did you say, Ann? I'm like, oh, like nothing.
What did you say?
He said, Daddy,
Say it to
nothing.
my face. Shit, that
Oh,
shit funny though. My mom, when we make her that, she get that her thick Spanish accent come out. And we
yeah.
make it fun of her, that shit be funny as hell. But my dad, he just like he start laughing and he'll come back with some of the hurt piece. Like this ain't came at me, bro. Came at me with this swiftness, bro. Had me silent. Had me sitting that couch thinking about life. I said, damn. Cause you would not hesitate. Like my man, he did ask to my face, said, "Yeah, that's how the condom broke, and you were born."
Oh.
I said, "Shit." I
it's
said, "Damn, okay, that's how
it's
you
kind of
coming."
it's kind of messed up when your siblings roast you, cause y'all look exactly alike. I mean,
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, don't you look just like me? I mean, like, I look the best I was too, but like, they be coming for my nose. I'm like, wait, you have the same nose. Like, what you talking about? You look exactly like me. Like,
oh
oh
my
man,
god, they used to flame. I would get flamed in high school. I'm not gonna lie. I think the one of the funniest ones they called me the Crimson Chin as a violation. I was like, oh my god. They said my chin looked like the scream mask.
yo. Shit, high school, man, nobody really played me like that because I wasn't really like free with nobody.
Bro,
Like
I
me, I
wouldn't
was
even
like,
say anything. I would just be the one background laughing from
see
their roast
me.
and they get on me.
So why you laughing? For me, I'm actually the art of keeping a low profile. So like, I'll just like move through places just unseen. My presence will be realized until I say something, but I didn't say shit. So I was just like a ghost in high school. So I was safe. I was chilling until I got home. Yeah.
I
Shit.
really do have a bad habit of flaming people. Now, especially on Snapchat. I mean, flaming.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you do.
My boy, my boy, he got a new cut. It was on Snapchat. He posted it, and like his hair was parted, and it was like the tips were dyed.
Ah,
And he's from the Filipino. He's from his family's from the Philippines. He's Filipino. And I posted a picture of him and then Manny Pacquiao when he first came to America. He had the blonded tips.
yo. Oh man. I be doing that for all my friends and shit. Like
Yeah.
I used to like take pictures of them, right? I take Snapchat, take a little scissors thing, cut their head off, put on some. So my man's or not promoting his color and shit, you feel me? But I'll do.
Yeah.
But my man's he dark skin, like dark skin.
Mm-hmm.
Like burnt dark skin.
Yeah.
So I took his face, put like a piece of burnt toast. Right? Like, man, put some jelly on it. He was wearing a red shirt. I said, yo, is you?
Bro.
Bro, like this shit, like this shit dangerous, bro. Snapchat is dangerous for this shit, man.
Oh my goodness. I said, what I say? I say young MA looks like no cap.
Or like, or say you got a girl, right? You
Yeah.
friend, and yeah, or the worst thing though is when you got a girl though, you friendly, and you hurt her
Yeah.
feelings, and she go like I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm like, what you doing? It's so cute, man. And you
Oh,
can come at me with some word shit. I'll be chilling. But you say, hey, that's on your head, dude. And her whole shit will be blown. I'm like,
nah.
bro,
My
like what the
roasting's a
fuck
lot
is
worse. My roasting's a lot worse. I'm gonna look.
that?
I'm really gonna get on you the way the way you look.
No, I try to tone it down, bro. I know people begin like
Heated. I
take
mean,
it
I'm
hard, take it
yeah. I
personal.
make sure like I know them before I just go out and roast them. Like
Oh yeah, see, I know
if
some
I'm like
little
right next to you,
little
I'm not
dumb
gonna
ass
roast
niggas on the
somebody I
street.
don't know like that. you'll, you'll get knocked out. You dead in the street.
Yeah, I mean, some people they boys like that, bro. They'll find a random person on the street and start fighting them. Like I remember we was walking back. I mean, or my man's and we were walking back from Wawa.
Mhm.
Man's and this one dude, this one fat dude across the street. He's like, hey Tubbo. I said, come on, bro. Don't start it now, man. We don't know that nigga, bro. Trying to get us caught up, but
Oh, bro,
shit.
I know this story is completely unrelated, but I remember I was walking down the street the first year at USI, walking down the street straight from the Commons, and as I'm walking to, I think it was STC, I see somebody on the wall. They lean on the wall like this. I'm like, bro, are you okay? He turned it around at me. He looked at me like this, and then bro, he was
It's
so
the
high
fun,
off the
bro.
bro. He was so high off of whatever he was. And as I'm walking down the street, I'm looking back. He's still looking at me. This man is still looking at me.
yo, yo, that shit remind me of, like since I work on Market Street, right?
Yeah.
Like, at night, all you will see is fiends out there, bro. You be like, they just be. I'm like, bro, like you good? What you want? You got a dollar? Like nigga, what?
I gotta stop
Yo,
eyeing people down because there was this one boy. I was walking back at nighttime from studying, and this he had a bottle of Crown Royal just drinking it by the head in the street. I looked at him and he looked at me.
that bottle.
He look, I want no problems. I want no smoke with that boy.
But I'm already thinking shit, bro. You try to be like, if you want to crack some out with it, bro, they'd be knocked the fuck out, and the body would not break, bro. That shit would not break, bro. Like, bro. Yeah, I do say about it, bro. That shit husky as fuck, bro. Like that shit at least like this thing all around. I'm like, nah,
nah,
that shit a weapon.
that shit a weapon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, that Henny is some
Ah, fuck,
dangerous stuff.
man. I gotta stick with that shit, bro. You
you
know how I get, bro.
know,
Especially off
yes.
dark liquor, bro. Like I be chilling, and I just get mad breast no
You just
reason.
turned dark skin off of it.
it's like wearing. It's like when I drink dark, I get dark forces. Like
I'm like, I'm like, this guy's he's a black Air Force One now.
like I'm living Air Force One, yeah. Well, off
Yeah.
the light, bro, I just be
You
funk,
drink some
man.
brown, you're gonna turn into comethazine.
Pretty much, yeah. Shit, and
All
that shit dangerous.
right, I think we got a little off
That shit
track.
killed my pockets, though. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we definitely did. We were talking about the American diet, and we over here talking about fucking flaming shit. I'm like, man.
I mean, I hope the people that watch this actually appreciate it because this joke was actually funny. All right, so
Shit, I hope they do too.
yeah, do you believe in fat shaming?
All right, this is a hard topic. All right, so I don't get canceled. Let me get my words right. I'm not trying to have no Twitter shit, but like cancel Sion because he he hates fat people. Like, no, I
You would
don't.
have you would
I
have
do
a girl
not.
that looked like Precious in your DM.
Yes, like I'm not trying to have that shit. All right, so what I'm saying is fat shaming. There's I see it as there's bullying. There's you like kind of getting at somebody when they trying to change themselves and like they
Mhm.
trying to better themselves. So you just add into the fire. You make them hate themselves more
Yeah.
because you don't know how they'll take it. So they may take it to heart and like get depressed or suicidal or some shit and just or shut away or give up. But then there's a different way of looking at it where like if you know them. So I'm saying if you know them, if you
Mhm.
know what they're going through and you personally know them,
Yeah.
then it's all right to like kind of get at them a little bit and kind of sit them down and talk to them honestly. Don't be like making them hate themselves for it, but like kind of, you know, say like, hey, like, you know, come on, man, you looking a bit like a little bit pudgy. So you
Yeah.
got get get healthier,
Mhm.
get fit. But if you don't know, bro, just mind your business. That's
One.
all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing.
In this day and age too, bro, people be so like they be so sensitive. They cannot
So,
take words to heart. I mean, they take words to heart. They just can't take jokes.
yeah.
But like, if this man's a joke, then you know, I can't choose a side. If you just be a dickhead, man, that shit corny to me, bro.
I remember my friend in high school. I'd always scoop his titty. It's just
Yeah, I used
because.
to do the same shit. That's my man.
That's my
And
man.
I
Yeah.
and you know, yeah, it's a running joke. Like running joke, like he knows it, he embraces it. You know, he loves it actually. Like, but and like now he's doing like college band. That be some serious shit.
Mm-hmm.
College band, my man, like I see now. I'm like,
Okay.
okay, I see you. Like, my man, he walking, he like all built and shit. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of you, man. Like, but you just lay down wallowing it. That's not good, bro. You gotta stop.
You gotta
I,
stop. You gotta get on your feet and at least like try.
yeah, like,
Best thing to do is try.
like you got rolls. Yeah, you got like fancy dress rolls and shit, and you just like walk like if your chair is like you can't take the pressure of it, or like or you know, off tangent. I was like watching Biggest Loser, but they
Yeah.
step on the scale, and that scale say stop. Nah, yeah, you got to fix something. Like I can't. I'm going to hell for laughing, but like that shit made me because man, I know he was trying his hardest, but bro, that shit had me in tears, bro. If a scale says stop, bro, you gotta get some help, man. But yeah, it's not funny to bash on people if they trying to they fucking they damn this fix themselves or if they look in the mirror and they see it's that shit. Like if you know they hate themselves, bro, don't say shit, bro. Like
Yeah.
they know they're trying. Like
You
don't say
gotta
shit
pull
about
them.
it.
Yeah.
But
If you know them, just pull them to the side. And just be like, bro, it's
yeah,
getting a problem. Like you gotta slow down or whatever. It's like you gotta take some
yeah,
steps.
that goes for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
goes
mean,
for anything, bro. Like, if my man's doing some shit that's unhealthy, or I'm worried about home, pulls aside, they're like, nah, nigga, like, stop. Or I'm gonna get like time over, type the cigarette, like, type the cigarette the hand, like,
yeah.
nah. That shit is not it, bro. Like, that's your job as a friend.
Yeah.
But if
That's
it's a random
different.
person on the street, mind your business.
Mind your business. Yeah. I mean, you see, remember when Adele lost weight? You know Adele, right? The singer.
Yeah. So,
When
but yeah, she lost weight. She got it. Oh, okay. Calm
she was looking
down,
bad.
you
I was like, oh my
I
goodness.
said, okay. I said, okay.
Okay.
And then you see the picture like Billie Eilish, how the fuck pronounce her last name? You see the picture of Billie Eilish going around where she like overweight and shit. Well, not overweight, but you know, kind of chubby.
She was kind
People
of
hating
looking
on it,
husky.
like people bashing. I'm like, is that why she wore? Yeah, like is that why she wore overweight clothes?
I
Only
mean,
because she was self conscious about that shit. But like,
I'm like,
I don't know, bro. Like, I
she
can't speak on it.
she
It's not
kind
my
of
shit.
thick. She not even busky like that. What's it called?
Yo, Yeah, man. Like, don't cancel me for what I said here, man. It's like I mean it from a good place. Like I know people can be like, oh, he hates fat people. He's a
Well, you
terrible
know.
person. Blah blah. Like it's not
Mm.
with that hate. It's not with that cancel culture shit, man. That shit's fucking lame.
Yep.
Like that shit is lame as shit, man.
Um,
Like if Boondocks on TV, bro, that shit would be canceled on the first episode. Like now,
bro,
like people are just that soft.
that's all. But I don't. There's no way you can cancel Boondocks. It's too funny. Like it's too funny to like be
Like
offensive.
some of the episodes they be wilding, bro.
He said, "I'm black
They
and
be
I'm bald."
wilding, man.
The Tyler Perry
like,
one.
he's like, I'm black and I'm bald. Like, hey, I'm like, wow.
He said, and then the gardener caught him. He said, "Wait, dark skinned man from Law and Order."
That shit had me in tears, bro.
Oh.
Oh man, but that shit goes into color shit too. Like
Mhm.
I know this is the whole thing right now. Like we gotta start with the light skin versus dark skin shit. But like we know it's not self hate, bro. It's all jokes.
It's all
Cause
jokes.
I mean, like man, I got my man. He dark skin, I'm light skin. He's just like that's why your light skin niggas soft as fuck. That's why your dark skin niggas ugly as shit. I'm like, it's all jokes and shit.
It's all jokes.
But hey,
They're too sensitive.
like
Like if there's jokes making fun of me, say like, and I see it in TV, I'm just gonna laugh. Truth be told, if it's good enough, I'm gonna
yeah,
laugh. I'm not gonna get offended.
yeah, you gotta learn to laugh at yourself. Like that's just what people gotta do. They gotta laugh at themselves. Like shit, I've been doing that shit all my life.
Yeah,
That's why somebody say some shit, I'm just gonna laugh.
yeah. I mean, some people take everything to heart. They gonna hold that grudge forever. I'm like,
And
it's like I don't like Joe because he called me fat. I'm like, he called you fat 10 years ago. I said you're not even fat no more.
yeah, man. Yeah, like, I remember I said some shit like a while ago, and they still don't fuck me. I'm like, bro, I was joking. Take the joke, like shit.
I mean, people they'll forget what you
Man,
said, but they'll always remember how you made them felt, how you made them feel.
you cannot joke.
What do you say?
Like me, my humor.
Hmm.
So you just can't joke people now. Like my humor, bro. My
Yeah,
humor is dark as shit. So if I make a joke, they're probably gonna hate it. Like it's
yeah.
gonna be funny, but it's shit, man.
Just chill. Just go for it. Yeah, my jokes. I had to tone down a lot of my humor when I was going into the lab with my C phages because everybody I was like the only black person in there along with the professor.
Yeah.
So I couldn't even use the black jokes. I had to tone it down to use the white corny jokes, you know. You gotta
Yeah,
bring them out for each occasion. And
yeah,
then
man. Like you gotta,
and then
like,
I had I was speaking in front of a crowd. I went in front of the crowd. It was a crowd predominantly full of like black people. I compared I was talking
yeah.
about going to med school is like 15 years. I'm like that's like time in pen. Everybody was
I'm
dying.
glad.
I don't think the person who
pretty,
I think they were good. They
pretty
got
much,
caught off
man.
guard. What do you say?
Yeah, it's pretty much it. Like, you gotta change the jokes for your demographic. And,
Yeah.
like, you talk to a bunch of white people, don't make no jokes about like, no, no.
Hmm.
It's just, especially in this school, you side, bro. I don't be joking people like that. They just
They get
like
mad.
come on, like come off to you this soft as shit. Like damn, bro,
I'm like,
shit.
you still on that? I said that 2 days ago.
Yeah, I said that last semester. Like damn, bro. Oh man, it's like people take themselves way too seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit weird. You
Yeah.
can't handle yourself.
Yeah, but like we did get a little off track again. But Adele,
I mean, yeah.
when Adele lost weight, some people got mad. They got mad at her.
What?
Some people on Twitter, yeah, they got mad at her.
Hold on. That nah. Come on, come on. You got the tweets and shit.
I don't got the
Yeah,
tweets, but like this was
nah.
an actual situation when she lost weight. A lot of people, I mean, a lot of, I guess I'll say plump women were getting mad at her. Yes,
Matt. So you tell me they get mad that she decides to actually change herself, and they're like, oh, she's not one of us no more. She
hmm
must hate this. I'm like, what? Nah,
yes, yes. I'm telling you.
that's, that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers just weird, bro. It's like if you even focus on yourself, and you know what, look, and you don't like them no more, and you change it, and people are commending you for that, and then they get on you for breaking that.
hmm
The fuck? Like, aren't you supposed to be happy for her? Like, that's she achieved her goal, and yet you're like, nah, this ain't it. Let's cancel her because she not representing like plump women no more. Feel me?
Yeah.
It's that shit.
Yeah. Dang, the time just flew right by. What do we get on there? Like 8?
That's been fucking 2 hours. What the fuck?
I'm just saying,
Shit.
this is fun.
Yeah,
It
this shit is
is
so.
fun. Well, I think I should get to wrapping this up. I like to thank you, Sian, for joining me. And where can we follow you
No
again?
problem. Follow me at Sam underscore protein underscore SIN underscore POTEAT underscore or Snapchat. It's SI dash SIO1. But yeah, man, I will do this shit again sometime, bro. 'Cause this shit is actually pretty fun. Like I was like, damn.
Bro, bro, I definitely
But
gotta have you on here again because that joke was funny. The funny as hell.
yeah,
All right. Well, the last,
man, shit, whatever. Let me know.
yeah, got you.
What's
Uh,
up?
He said the lesson today would be that it's okay not to be okay, but it's not okay to stay there. Take accountability and work on your flaws rather than forcing people to accept you. I'm your host, Joseph Wergy. Stay sensible. I'm out.